Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, I want to have a chat about the February event and the three things that come with it. So January was a very strong month. We had the Squirrel Girl event, which was absolutely amazing. There was such a variety to the rewards and so much useful stuff, and also the Crown Prize, which was the 5-star Awakening gem. On top of that, we had Abyss of Legends. We also had the Lunar New Year event as well, and that brings us into February. We got three things. We've got the Mojoverse Arena. We've got some, I would say, incredibly lacking objectives. These are probably some of the, just the most disappointing and, stale objectives I've seen. The rewards are just absolute pennies, man. So I'm very disappointed in those. And then we've got the Love is a Battle Realm event, which is probably like the highlight of this entire month. And this event, I don't really have like too much bad stuff to say about the event itself, because the difficulty is fairly low and the rewards for the difficulty and time invested are really good. However, it's a very short event, and also there's just not really much challenge and nothing that's like super spicy for endgame players. But if you're a progressing player, if you're a new player, if you've recently got uncollected, this event has a solid stack of rewards. There is like one little thing that does annoy me a bit when it comes to this event, and that's the fact in Epic that we still got these legendary crystals, man. I just wish that they'd like guarantee the 5-star champion crystals, because I remember that being one of my grievances last year, and that was a year ago, because in Master as well, you've still got a legendary crystal, man. But if you do Epic 100%, which is a little bit more of a challenge, again, if you can do the average monthly uncollected 100%, you are going to have absolutely no problem smashing out this event 100% in a couple of hours without really using any resources there. So I kind of wish that was a guaranteed 5-star, but I think if you've got like 1 or 2 rank 5 champions, or like some good 5-star rank 4s, there's just not really that much excitement in Epic and not really that much challenge. I kind of feel we're at a point in the game where around the Cavalier level there needs to be a nightmare difficulty, and in the uncollected event quests, or the monthly event quest should I say, we need that Cavalier difficulty, because speaking just personally from my experience as a very dedicated endgame player, I've just done the Abyss of Legends. I've got loads of 6-star champions. I got 3 T5CC. I've got 6-star Awakening gems. And when I look at the rewards for uncollected, all of this stuff is absolutely amazing if you've just got uncollected and you're kind of building up a roster to go into Act 6. But past that, these rewards are starting to become very stale. I want to build up to 6-star rank 3 champions. I would love to see something in kind of the Cavalier difficulty, like 6-star Awakening gem shards. So maybe every single month you got like 25% or 20% of a 6-star Awakening gem. So every single like 4 months you could get a 6-star Awakening gem from doing like Cavalier difficulty. I think that'd be a really, really nice chunk. But the 6-star shards throughout like all of the sources, you know, remain about 3,500 from the monthly events. And it's very easy when you open a 6-star champion crystal. There's like a 50-50 chance that you're going to get a character that is just rubbish, is going to do absolutely nothing for your roster, and you've wasted like 3 months of grinding these side events, or it's going to be a champion that's absolutely amazing. So it's great when you hit that jackpot, man. But also, I've opened a lot of 6-star champion crystals fairly recently, and the big opening of 10 that we did, I think we got out of those 10 crystals like 2 of like some decent value, and the other 8 were just rubbish. We got a lot of really, really bad champions in that opening. So it just kind of adds like a demotivating factor there, that I just want to be able to get more 6-star champions on a monthly basis. I'd like to be able to grind out like at least like 1 and a bit, ideally from all of the events, man. So I hope that when a Cavalier difficulty is being being added in. I hope it's very, very soon, because I just kind of feel that if you're somebody who's been playing this game a couple of years, you're an endgame player, you've got a few like 5-star rank 5 champions, the side events are just really lacking in terms of like interest and enjoyment and that challenge element, and also the reward element for what you expect to get for the current state of the game. Because 5-star rank 5 champions have been in the game now, and that power ceiling has been in for over 2 years, and the journey to 6-star rank 3, which is the next level above that, has been incredibly slow. It has been at a snail's pace getting there. It's by far the longest gap that we've ever had between a power ceiling, at least that I can remember. So yeah, it's just crazy how slow it is, and it's also crazy the unwillingness from Kabam to actually want to add in like that next level, that next tier of rewards, and start kind of pushing the game into the future. And I think it just desperately needs it, man, to kind of pull in the endgame players, because a lot of the endgame players are some of the most passionate players, some of the biggest spenders as well, and if you lose the dedicated players and the big spenders, then your game is just going to wither and die. But let's also take a minute to talk about just how incredibly sad the Mojoverse arena is. This arena, I don't even know what they were thinking when they put this one in, man. I don't get the point of the arena and the objectives. Aside from getting the boosts for, you know, to help you in the epic event, the rewards are just so sad for 2020. Maybe in like 2016, 2017, this might have been like an okay arena, an okay event. But if we have a look at every single one of the milestones, man, it's like 10,000 gold. And it's quite easy to get a first few of them, but still, like, doing all of the milestones in arena is like 100,000 gold. Now, in order to max out a 4-star champion in this game, it's like well over 500,000 gold. And same story to get like a 5-star champion up to rank 3. But if you want to get a 5-star champion up to rank 5, in a lot of scenarios, it's like 2.5 to 3 million gold, depending on your ISO allocation. But endgame rank ups are like really expensive. So I just don't get the point of this arena, man. The gold is just so lacking. The shards are very sad as well. I think you can get, what is it, like 2 and a bit Grandmaster crystals, which have the very high chance at a 3-star champion, a smaller chance at a 4-star champion, and a very small chance at a 5-star as well. So there's a very slim chance doing all of these milestones, if you are uncollected, that you could get a 4 or maybe even 5-star champion if you are super lucky. But the reality is that most people are going to walk away with about 15,000 battle chips and also a couple of 3-star champions as well. Granted, this arena does tie into the objectives, so maybe instead of a couple of 3-star champions, it's more like 4 or 5 3-star champions. But still, again, we're in the stage of the game where a lot of people are looking for the right 5-star champion so they can do stuff in Variant, Act 6, the Abyss of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends, have viable counters to stuff in Alliance Quest, Alliance War. There are so many different elements in the endgame of Marvel Contest of Champions that you need to build your roster out in a lot of different directions. And I think that additional level of like relevance and reward for endgame and people that really want to progress and get stuck into all the content is what this event and so many others desperately need. But this one is just, it's so sad, man. It's just so sad. And this is also like, you know, think about like the amount of effort that it took to put together the Mojoverse arena. It just seems like so quick, so easy to do, at least from a dev standpoint. They've got all the arena tools anyway, so that was pretty much zero effort. The objectives as well seem pretty much zero effort as well. It's just you know, defeat various champions in the arena, defeat Deadpool in the arena, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, defeat champions of the Romance Synergy, defeat champions of the It's Complicated Synergy. So all these objectives are basically just fight arena. So very straightforward stuff there as well. And also, like, the Lovers of Battle Round 3 is just, again, it's a very quick, it's a very easy event. I don't think it takes like a lot of time to put together, I would imagine. I just don't see how like this event, I think they even use like the same maps from last year, or very similar maps in terms of the shape. But I don't know, it just seems like all of this stuff could have been put together by maybe like one person in an afternoon. Again, I don't know how they like build their game, but it just seems such a low effort, low energy event this month. And granted, you know, I can't fault January. I really enjoyed January, but February has been incredibly weak so far, and I don't think, at least to the best of my knowledge, there is anything else coming this month that they've announced. Like last year, it was much better as well, because we had the Captain Marvel challenge alongside Lovers Battle Round 3, so that kind of satisfied a lot of the endgame players that were looking for a bit more of a challenge. But after you've done this and uncollected, it's kind of like, oh, you know, just twiddling my thumbs, waiting for March to come around, man. And March is still like a very long time away. We've still got a couple of weeks to go before we're going to even see some of the early data mine stuff for that. So yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed by February. Again, January was an amazing start to the year. Very happy with that month overall, but this month it just seems stale, it seems very lazy and just boring for a lot of long-time endgame Marvel Contest of Champions players. So ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Again, I like Love as a Battle Realm. It's an easy event. The rewards for the difficulty and time invested are fantastic, but the rest of it is just like a little bit man. It's just not at all interesting in terms of the arena, and the objectives are very, very sad as well. So again, let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, but if you did enjoy today's video rattling on about how sad and lame this event is, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.